I did a good job of it too.
Back 25 is at quarters and available. Back 25 and quarters and available.
Mr. Jim.
Cops are behind you again, man. Better.
Yeah, I know. I gotta watch it.
Hey there.
Hey, we can hear you. That's amazing.
Well, that's good.
You apparently have solved your Zoom.
Well,
problems.
knock wood. I'm not so I'm not so fast to jump on that, to tell you. In the last couple of days, I've thought I had it solved several times, and I finally just went to a different computer, which had a working version on it. So I still haven't got it functioning on my my main workstation. So
There's Gail and the cat.
oh yeah.
Baby mama likes to play with the pointer on her screen.
That's a nice size screen she's got.
It's a TV.
Oh, okay.
Hey, they work great.
Yep.
So what is that, about a 40-inch screen or something like that?
My screen is a 50-inch. What's yours, baby? Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, 40 something.
40 something, yeah.
No.
It's,
Cat likes that screen, I see.
Oh, yeah. Gail will play birds and stuff on it.
Oh yeah, I see it jumping at the screen. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, screens are cheap these days. This is a Black Friday special. It's a little odd, but it does great for this.
So so the connection is what, HDMI or
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
Yeah, there. Gail got one from a friend of hers. The TV didn't work anymore, but the HDMI input worked. Hey, there you go.
Okay, that's cool.
Got it free. There you go.
Is that wall mounted or is that just sitting on a desk?
It's just sitting on the desk, leaning up against the wall. And she didn't have the mount for it, but hey, it was free.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of free, there's Ray.
Where's Ray?
He's down
Oh,
at the bottom. You don't see him?
I see him on the list. I don't see him on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, he put the video on. So, yeah, we had to look at it. Oh, yeah, what you got?
So, a while back, Vicente had kind of put me onto these little USB power voltmeters, and I've got probably 4 or 5 different kinds. Little, it's hard to see these. It's a little USB in, USB out, whatever. And that way it just plugs in nice and easy.
I thought that you were the one that started the infection on those things. Maybe it was
Well,
I thought it was Steve. I thought Steve had
yeah,
it.
it's probably Steve.
so it tells you the voltage and the amperage. On this one, it's just basic voltage and amperage, real easy, 2 displays, blue and red. On the other one, there's a lot more information there. It says the voltage, amperage, milliamp hours, and the time, how many seconds it's been. Basically, it's the idea is that the smaller blue one is so you can watch your battery charge and you can kind of say, well, this is how many milliamp hours we've been putting into it.
Yeah.
I was playing with these, and for me, I put my iPhone or something else on the charger, and you just kind of pray, is it charging? And what's going on with it? But if you use one of those little devices, you can see this drawing current. And so it's at 5 volts still. It's not shorted it out. And it's pulling, 0.4 amps or 1.5 amps. And, half the time I'm worried, is my phone cord, my power cable still any good? So, my daughter, I know she came in, she's all in a hissy about how she needed to charge her phone. So she plugs her phone into the cable, plugs it in. She's like, okay, great. She goes and does something, comes back and like, the cable's no good. She's mad. And I was like, well, if you use one of these little things, and I pulled it out and showed it to her, and she was just like, that thing's awesome. It's neat. So I gave her one. So I had to order some more. And I thought while I was ordering more, I remembered Vicente talking about this other one. And this is the higher quality version.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's much more accurate on decimal places. At least it has its own little repeatability on the milliamps, 0.000 milliamps, so 3 decimal places. And I mean, I like it, but you got to be right down there on the device to figure it out, to see it. You can rotate the screens, you can look at some charts, and I was thinking, well, that's cool. I wish it was Bluetooth, or I wish I had some other way of communicating with it. And I noticed that it has a another connector right here that you can plug into it. And I don't know if that's for monitoring or if it's for powering separately. So I was downloading the manual that I never downloaded to see how to use it to its full potential. And then I realized, hey, there's other stuff out there for sale on eBay. So I decided to go ahead and buy another version. So this one is it's the black version compared to the blue, the green version. But there's a blue one out there, and also not just that it's a different color, but and this one also shows milliamp hours, wattage, minutes. It does some tracking and stuff on it. And another one does the same. The only difference between this one and the other one is this one does Bluetooth. So I can run a phone app to monitor what this one's doing.
That sounds like the one that Steve had. Only I thought his just had an OLED screen, not a color screen. Neat.
Oh, geez.
What happened to Ray?
It should all still be there.
Oh,
But this just rotates the screen. And
how much did that one cost?
$30 something. Yeah, something like that.
Ouch.
Not so bad. But it's it's wireless Bluetooth, and I thought I'd have some fun either writing some software for it or downloading it and see how it works. But I was gonna download the software, and it's like 250 megabytes. I'm thinking, holy crap, there's no way it should be able to take that much download. That's just crazy to require 250 megabyte download to run this some monitoring software.
What, you don't want to install Chinese spy software on your phone?
That definitely screams spy software. Oh my god. Okay. Abso-freaking-lutely spy software. So my daughter was asking me about, because she took a class on Visual Basic. And she's like, Dad, I'm having such a hard time. This stuff is hard. And so we sat here one night, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I showed her, through all the different steps of her assignment. This is how you do this, and this is how you pull in variables, and this is how you put it into a text box, and this is how you collect information out of a combo box, and this is how you put stuff in alphabetical order, and this is how you do other stuff. And so I opened up some old programs that I wrote, and she was going through, and she's like, "Your programs do all this stuff. That's freaking amazing." She's like had a new respect for some of the little hobby stuff that we've been doing. And she's like, "So the Automation Club does programming," and she's like, "I now I get it. Now I know what you guys do." Like, yeah, okay. So she, I think she respects the hobby a lot more now. So that's the only new piece that I bought. I just thought, well, that's kind of cool. It comes in a little tin box and little QR code and everything for.
How long did it take you to get it?
It arrived in about a week, maybe 8-9 days.
So clearly this is an eBay that's stocking in the US.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, because I've ordered some stuff that I thought was coming from the States and ended up coming from China, and it took 2 or 3 days to get here.
Well, so that's coming by air. That's not coming by sea.
I think it depends on how they're shipping stuff.
Yeah.
I also had some stuff. I ordered a bunch of stuff from AliExpress, and they shipped it, and it went to a warehouse in China first, and they repackaged it, and it all came in one big package.
So they're consolidating. That's
yeah,
interesting.
so like my 5 orders I ordered from AliExpress, 3 of the 5 came in one package, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But that didn't get there in 3 days, did it?
No, that took a little bit less than a month, actually. It was pretty fast. It seemed like it took longer than that, but when I looked at the date, it was pretty fast. So it sat in China for a long time, though. It sat at that warehouse for probably a week.
Really?
Yeah. I guess they were waiting to see if I ordered anything else to consolidate. I don't know what they were doing. But that's something new that they started doing, apparently, is they're consolidating packages. And then they're end up going down to Hebron, Kentucky. And if your package has been consolidated with other packages that aren't yours, they deconsolidate them in Hebron and send them up to wherever they go.
Okay.
So I had a couple of packages that said that they had been consolidated, and when I got them, it was just a single package, and I was like, well, what did they consolidate? So my only conclusion is they consolidated other people's that were coming in the same general area.
Hey, Ray, do they have a lot of products coming out of Taiwan? If you don't want to shop in China and you want to shop at Taiwan, is it considered a different country, or do they have products? Or
I don't know.
I can tell you from the import work that I've done with lasers over the years that they are definitely 2 distinct countries.
I can tell you how mainland China does not want to consider Taiwan, the people don't want to consider Taiwan as Chinese people, but mainland China technically owns Taiwan. That it's supposed to be the same country, but they do act like it's separate. It's kind of like us and Cuba and Dominican Republic, and you look at the U.S. postal system, and we're supposed to be the same country, but myself, I've never thought of Cuba as being part of the United States.
You are talking about Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, I don't know.
Puerto
whatever.
Rico, not
Rico.
Cuba.
Cuba,
Not Cuba.
Well, you had us
has
going
nothing to
there
do.
for a while, right? Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Dominican
yeah.
Republic. I
April
don't know.
Fools.
Dominican Republic. I don't know. Puerto Rico.
Have you got some Arch silver bullets over there with you?
Puerto Rico, the postal system considers Puerto Rico part of the US, and it's a territory of the US, but it's not the US.
Under,
I've never
under the
considered it.
federal, yeah.
I've never considered it part of the US.
But Cuba's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cuba's something else there, Ray.
Whatever. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound. I mean to sound stupid because I definitely feel stupid. Okay.
Just say April Fools. That'll
April Fools,
fix
whatever.
That'll
There you
fix
go.
everything, Ray.
That
Microchip.
just sound racist. I am so sorry.
Leroy, you were talking about the packages from China.
Yeah,
Lately, my packages come all together in the same bag.
yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that what you say, they are consolidating in
they're
China
consolidate. Yeah.
because
So I watched the tracking on mine. I ordered like 5 or 6 packages from AliExpress all at the same time.
exactly AliExpress.
And they went to somewhere in China to a
They-
warehouse,
they-
and they all got consolidated.
Yeah, I see that.
And then they were all shipped at one time. And I got 3 packages, 3 of the 5 that I ordered
It happens
in
to
one
me also.
deal.
It happens to me
So-
also.
And then 2 of the packages, the other 2 packages got shipped later. They went to the same place, and I got a message that said they had been consolidated, but they weren't consolidated together. They were consolidated with somebody else's packages, apparently.
But they are the same packages, but put inside another bag, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
because like someone identify that it's the same address and put all of them together.
yeah.
To
And then-
lower the.
But I think in Hebron, Kentucky, where they all go, I think they deconsolidate some of those packages. Because I got, like I said, I got a notification that said my package had been consolidated, but when I actually got the package, it was only 1 piece, not 2. So I was like, okay, they've deconsolidated this thing somewhere. They've saved themselves some shipping by consolidating the packages, and then they deconsolidate it to actually finish it out. I think that's smart. They're doing a smart thing by doing that.
Lowering the cost of shipping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're also saving. I mean, instead of me waiting on 5 packages, I'm waiting on 3 packages, or I'm waiting on 2 packages, or
Yeah.
whatever. And they all show up at, about the same time. I think it's smart. I think it's a smart idea. But that is my recent experience with getting stuff from China.
Microchip used to send the chips from Taiwan. They use a service that there is a week also. Maximum time is a week,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't remember the cost of buying stuff from them. They have stock in USA, but the new chips usually come from Taiwan directly from the factory.
I ordered some stuff from the States, and I'm still waiting on it. And I got some of the stuff I ordered from China faster than I'm gotten stuff that I've ordered in the States here recently.
I think that some companies in the States don't really have stock. They sell you stuff and they import from China and then send to you.
I think that's what they're doing. But I probably should just say, just piggyback everything to Ray's in Ray's container. Just send it to Ray. I'll go and pick it up.
I don't have no space left in my containers.
My
Hey
stuff's
man,
just, my
we
stuff's so
pack
big.
stuff so tight. They've been opening the crates, shoving stuff underneath of the laser machines, and then closing the crates back up. I could show you pictures of like you open the doors and there's no space, none.
Hey, same,
And at the
same
top
people.
of the crate, there's like a 1 inch, and this is so you can lift the crate and slide it out. They're so tight. I bought like a whole bunch of nuts and bolts and screws, like stainless steel. And I looked at the prices, even like the really good prices on eBay, you're paying like 18 cents a screw. And so if I buy 100 of them at 18 cents, it's, I only get 100 screws. But if I buy like 4,000 screws directly from China, I can pay like 0.3 cents each.
Yeah.
And then I have enough to actually do my projects, and I get a fantastic price.
Yeah.
So I ordered screws, and I got socketed cap screws, Phillips head screws, M3s, M4s, M5s, M6, M7, or M8, M10. It'll make M7s. Flat washers, lock washers, and total number count of pieces I think was at 400,000 pieces, and it cost me just under $5,000. But it's like
Everything.
everything. It's
You have a Home Depot in your warehouse.
I do now. I have a Home Depot in my own stock. I hate to run out of stuff.
Leroy, write down that when we need screws, we know where to go.
I know.
Yeah. We'll give you a call the next time we need some.
We'll just raid his warehouse.
Well, I got. I'm looking at my inventory list for the purchase. Nylon lock nuts, M3, M4, 5, 6, and 8.
Nylon
Acorn nuts, brass standoffs, set screws, and it's like 300,000 pieces total, and it cost me $3,500.
So now this was, you made up the list, or this is just a random list they sold?
Oh no, I made it the list.
This is not a list. You just ask for everything.
Yeah.
You take everything.
Well, when you're using when I'm fixing the laser machine stuff, we all very common. We have M3 screws and M4s.
Spacers and screws and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To design with lasers, with laser machine and layers of robots or whatever.
Yeah. How do I share my screen?
Click on share screen.
Okay, share
Go
screen.
to full screen, and then you'll have share screen.
Okay.
They're a black, nice screen.
Can you see these?
It's a black screen.
Yeah, we see a black screen.
It's a tunnel by 9. By the 9th.
No. Oh, here is now it's showing. It says you are sharing.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so you should be able to see here that I've got these screws, and just to make it very clear for the factory when they go to purchase stuff for me, I always include a picture. It's like, don't screw this up.
This is the one I want.
This is a picture of what I want. I want these stainless steel screws.
Very nice.
I want, fender washers, these flat washers, this type of nut, this type of nylon nut, acorn nut, because you never know what it's going to be called in a different country.
I like that.
And
the standoffs are the best part. The brass spacers. Yeah.
Nice looking standoffs.
I used to buy nylon standoffs, because I thought, hey, I'm going to get me a lot better price. But once I found out that these things are
Cheaper?
stupid cheap, when you buy a large quantity, it's just
100,000. You could get them for $0.000 cents.
What is the 0.6 watt?
Yeah, they're. I mean, it is. It's stupid cheap. About like 2,000 of them. 25 millimeters tall. The long ones. They're probably right there in the middle or there. And they're crazy expensive in the United States.
Mhm.
They are
And
crazy
here,
expensive.
I think they're expensive in the United States. They're by 2,000 of them,
Yeah.
1,200 RMB, but it's $180.
You get
Um,
10 of those suckers for like $19 or something in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
here, they're less than 10 cents each.
Yeah.
So it's way worth it. Depending on which size you're getting, and for the projects that I do, I'm trying to convert everything from being the all plastic robot, where you got the plastic standoffs and the laser cut, high density, high impact polystyrene. So instead of having that, I'm going to be converting the robot to being an all metal robot. So it has these brass standoffs, all the different metal accessories and hardware here. And the new laser machine that I'm getting is also going to be cutting metal. So this is like chump change compared to the cost of the laser machines. So
You don't need the electrical isolation that the plastic parts would give you?
I wasn't looking for that to be a part of my issues. I was wanting the whole thing just to be built, all metal. So maybe I'll have to have some kind of electrical isolation later, but for right now, I'm not thinking on that level.
Could always use nylon
Washers or screws,
yeah.
if we need that. But for right now, I'm not running into those problems yet.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Ring. Barry's here. Everybody say hi, Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Hi,
Yeah.
Barry.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Hello,
Barry.
Trey.
You're looking good, Barry.
Hello. Thanks.
But we lost Ken.
Oh,
He
Kenny,
doesn't usually come in for part 2.
yeah, Kenny hardly ever sticks around for part 2.
So is Ray giving us all new robots or something?
I don't know. Maybe we could sweet talk him or coax him into it, like mentally go, new robots.
It's a new hero.
You saw the thumbs up.
Yeah. I wonder if he knows what he's thumbing up.
Oh, I'm sure he still has the audio on. He just muted so we can't hear
Oh, we
him.
got a firm commitment, looks like, so we're good. We'll tell him later.
Hey, I'm sorry. I got a business phone call there real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
all
you
good.
had to deal with us. So
You guys are my guinea pig group. So
Therapy.
yes, once I get some decent robots and I got a design rolling, we're gonna build them, and we'll have you guys
Test them.
figuring out what works, what doesn't work, and how to make it work better.
How to put
Okay.
them together. He's just
Sounds
gonna
like a
throw 'em at
deal.
us. Throw them at us and say, figure it out.
Fix it.
Make the instructions.
Yeah, here's a robot. Build me some instructions. You guys don't mind, do you?
Not at all.
So, Vicente, I don't know if you had saw I put in the
Uh-huh.
plug this thing up. Did you see that? This is the black version. It's
What's new on it?
wireless Bluetooth,
Uh-huh.
and the one that you had, and you promoted me to buy this
Yeah, I
because
know.
yours has 0.000, the amp accuracy. And no, yours is clear because it's green.
I know.
Oh, geez.
My favorite color is clear. There you go.
I said they disappeared.
Background.
Yours looks like that.
No,
Oh,
What color is yours?
no, my background, I don't know. This is green.
Oh yeah, that's the same one. This
Yeah,
one here is the
yeah,
same as yours.
yep.
Okay. And so I bought the black one. And this is I think it's a similar company. I did notice that the original green one has 3 circuit boards on it. You know, to hold it together. The new black one, I think it runs faster. It has more ports on it, and it only has 2 boards. As far as functionality, it seems very, very similar. As far as circuit traces on the circuit board, it seems definitely different.
What about the price?
But the big thing is that it's Bluetooth connection,
Mhm.
and so I can run monitoring separately.
Yeah, right.
So I'm going to be downloading the software. Whether that software is you know, Chinese monitoring or what.
Oh, I hope no.
So we'll have to see if it's installing some malware on my computer. But yeah, I downloaded it, and the related software is like 220 megabytes on the compressed file, and then you uncompress it and it's 300 megabytes. There is an Android kit that you can buy with, it actually is free. The software is free. And then there's a couple of different instruction manuals that came with the original UM24, which is the green one that we have, you and I both have. But the black one, I haven't downloaded all the new functions, new software and stuff for it.
I will check. This is the AliExpress. eBay. Okay.
Ah,
that one's got Type C on it.
Yeah, mine's got C in and out.
That's kind of funky. It's
cool.
$20.
I'm looking for a serial analyzer, yeah. Built into those next. Hey,
What do you mean by serial analyzer?
yeah, have a serial analyzer built into your USB adapter, so it'll show you what's going through it, you know? Hey.
Yeah,
I love that.
all those do is just look at the power and ground. They're not looking at the
Yeah.
data stream.
No, just power.
So what you want, Jim, is something that looks at the data stream, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of kidding. That's a little bit much, but for $12, what do you should have an analyzer in there or something, huh?
Well, these basically have a data logging system in them.
Oh,
So,
geez.
but they're like we said, you know, they are just looking at the voltage and
The
the
power, the current, and yeah.
yeah. But we're still able to do data logging with these,
Wow.
which I think is good. I did look at a serial analyzer within the past 2 years, and you can look at a data stream, but you actually have to tell the computer what format the data stream is.
Oh,
in.
yeah.
You know, whether
Yeah.
it's 8 bits, you know, how many stop bits, and you know, parity, not parity, all that fun stuff. Because you can look at the same stream, and if you define it as being 4 bits, the communication is completely different. So even the nicest ones that were from Agilent and what was it, Tektronix, they were pretty expensive, but you had to buy the additional serial analysis module to go in with the as a spectrum analyzer. And I was like, oh, great. So all I do is just start feeding in a communication, a serial data stream, and it'll tell me what the structure is. And the guy kind of chuckled, and he's like, no, it'll lock onto a data stream, but you still have to tell it what format the data stream is in. And it's almost like, well, then you can start recognizing words. And as soon as you start recognizing words are falling into place, it's like, oh, okay, now you've got the right data stream format. But we, as semi-intelligent creatures, can see that. But if your data stream doesn't have something that's that easy to recognize, you have to know what format it's being transmitted as.
We also don't get that for $18 either.
No, hell no.
I was
No,
thinking 12. Yeah.
like I was saying, the spectrum analyzer was, I think it was $700, and then the serial module that went into it was a couple $100 added onto that, and hence the reason I just didn't buy it. I was like, my oscilloscope does 99% of what I want it to do, and then at least I can see that a data stream is coming in.
Bye.
¿Quiere pedir pizza? ¿Te provoco o no?
Sí, sí.
Sí.
Yeah.
Hablé con Trish, viene mañana en la mañana.
Tendrás que tener una calle que ríe por estos días.
Voy a pasar el
Mañana.
puro con la cara.
There, it's actually a
Like she
serial.
got him with an aluminum pipe or something.
There's a Tektronix serial analyzer on eBay for $30.
Hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
It is. I don't know what it is actually. That's what it says it is.
Hmm.
It could be RS-232 or something.
It probably, well, yeah, it's probably, or TTL. I had a really, really old machine that it was huge. It was like a computer itself that had serial ports in it, RS-232
I
ports.
found one cheaper.
Did you find one cheaper?
Yeah.
But it had you plug in these cables and stuff. Oh yeah, that's cheaper.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go.
I had something that looked like an old luggable computer though, and it had all kinds of serial ports in it.
The problem is the shipping is the problem, but
Yeah, the shipping's
Yeah,
the problem on that one.
Oh, it's pre-owned. Don't want it.
Refurbished, yeah.
wow,
Refurbished.
imagine how much new.
That's chump change. That's,
Wow.
Yeah, right.
I had an old one though, and it did what it would lock into the serial stream, but if you didn't know exactly what it was you were looking at, it would still take you forever to decode the stupid thing.
Mhm.
There was one that was made that I thought was an auto sensing. At least it would get you into the right baud rate and the right bit rate.
Yeah.
But
Autopilot.
But it'd have to be a pretty intelligent to pick out the protocol by automatically.
yeah,
That'd be a real AI machine.
yeah.
So we're down to 1 minute and 22 seconds.
Oh, we need another half hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Same.
The one you saw for $30, I thought there was another one on there for a couple $100. Same model,
Same model, yeah.
$500. Buy it now.
Well, then what? Then somebody ought to grab this one and turn around and just resell it.
There's one's a serial digital generator, one's a serial digital analyzer.
Mm.
what
Serial
allows you to pump in
video.
different protocols? It allows you to generate different protocols and pump them into a USB connector.
Don't know.
Okay, 24 seconds.
Well, I'll do,
Oh,
do some
we're
research.
down.
Maybe we'll get back to you later.
All right. All right, everyone.
Later.
Bye. Think
See you
robots.
next week.
Positive thoughts for robots.
Everybody needs robots. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
4,
I-
3, 0. Bye.